The Las Vegas Raiders weren't originally supposed to be good at outside corner this year. Coming into the season, it was supposed to be the main reason why the Raiders weren't supposed to win a lot of games this year. They addressed the position this offseason, but you have no clue what you have until you've at least had what you brought in training camp. Once they saw those guys in training camp on the mock game Saturday, the Raiders felt like they can cut Jakorian Bennett, the best corner on the team last year. The Raiders need interior defensive line help more than anything now. That area of the team isn't as strong with Christian Wilkins gone. That's why they made the trade. Once looked at as a weakness, Pete Carroll and the Raiders look at corner as one of the strengths on this team now. Let's first talk about a big part of why this trade was made. It threw me off for a little bit when Bennett was working with the ones early in training camp. Stokes and third-round pick Darien Porter have been working with the ones in minicamp, and we know Bennett doesn't fit Carroll's defense. He's an off-man corner when he's in man coverage, and Carroll likes to put his corners in press man when they're in man coverage. Hence he likes big corners with long arms. Bennett struggled as a rookie and played well last year before he was injured, so he feels like he was getting sent to the bench just as he was starting to get it. It's hard to take something like that, so Bennett probably wanted it out anyway. You could see the changes in him once he was no longer with the ones. His body language was different. You could see him grin and bear it during his pressers, but it's no one's fault. It's just a new regime that likes something different. I didn't particularly like the trade because they got Thomas Booker for him from the Philadelphia Eagles, and I thought they could have gotten more, but I noticed Eagles fans didn't like it very much either, so we'll see. I haven't seen him on film yet, but I'm hearing more and more good things about him. Carroll and the Raiders are so ready to move on from Bennett because they have more of what they want at the corner position, and they're much better at the position. The vast improvement of Damian Richardson is what sealed Bennett's fate. The ironic thing about it is Richardson struggled as a rookie just like Bennett, but he appears to have made that big jump to year 2. He's balling in camp, and he's in the mix to start opposite Stokes at corner. He's in a battle for that spot, but he's in the mix. Richardson's been making plays on the ball, whether it be pass breakups or interceptions, while his coverage has been sticky. And of course, he's a good fit for Carroll's defense. He's 6'2", 195 pounds with 32 3/8 inch long arms to fulfill Carroll's size and length requirement. He comes with extra speed too as he runs a 4.34 40. How well he's playing now could be a result of more than just making the jump to year 2. It could be the fact that the Raiders' press bail scheme is a better fit for him than last year's scheme was. Hey, a fit's a fit, and Richardson's definitely a fit while Bennett isn't a fit. Now he has a battle with the rookie ahead of him. The rookie Richardson is in a big battle with over one of those corner spots is Darien Porter. Porter's a rookie, but you can tell Carroll loves him and wants to get him on the field sooner than later. That's why I have him as the favorite to win the starting battle with Richardson. Carroll doesn't hold anything against his rookies when it comes to his starting lineup. Plus, Porter reminds Carroll too much of Richard Sherman, whom he coached on those Legion of Boom championship defenses. He has all that size and length like Sherman, and he also moved from receiver to corner in college, like Sherman. Playing receiver gave Sherman those receiver hands and got him in the habit of tracking the ball. That's why he had all those interceptions and pass breakups. Carroll's betting on getting the same thing from Porter. Porter's making his case in training camp too. He has a few interceptions among all the plays on the ball he's made so far in training camp. Of course, every corner gets beat at times, but Porter isn't allowing that to happen too often. Man, I'm telling you, if Carroll can turn Porter into a Sherman with 4.3 wheels, the NFL's in trouble. All the Raiders' improvement at the corner position starts with the addition of Eric Stokes. Carroll jumped when he had the chance to get him in free agency this offseason. At 6'1", 195 pounds, he has the size, and with 32 3/4 inch long arms, he has the arm length Carroll looks for. Along with all that, he has extra wheels too as he runs a 4.2 40 and has a 38.5 inch vertical lead. That's a rare combination of size, length, and athleticism at the corner position. I guess that's why he came up and balled right away when the Green Bay Packers picked him in the second round of the 2021 NFL Draft. He looked like he had a bright future as a shutdown corner, but injuries derailed his career from that point until now. As you've heard me say before, the only thing that concerns me about Stokes is his health, and so far he is healthy. He's played well too, and due in large part to the way he fits Carroll's cover 1, cover 3 press bail system. He's the team's best corner now. That's why he's the first one to lock down his corner spot. Again, all he has to do is stay healthy, and he'll be a shutdown corner. Let me start by saying thank you very much to Bennett. He struggled as a rookie, then he went back to the lab, and he came back much better. He did everything he was supposed to do. The Raiders just had a scheme change, and he no longer fits. The Raiders also need interior defensive line help, and this Booker kid's supposed to be promising, so we'll see. But what really made the Raiders able to make this trade is their improvement at the corner position. Stokes looks like he's back to his old self, and Carroll's swearing to God that Porter's the next Richard Sherman. And so far in training camp and the scrimmage, Richardson looks like he made that big jump to year 2. Thank you for watching. See you next time.